Welcome back to 3 Stack No Synergy, where we talk about VCT in all ways, shapes, and forms. Santiago has been a banger so far, and we cannot wait to start talking about it. I'm one of your hosts, Cooper, or Captain Quack, with my other hosts, Tyler.
Hello.
Also Ziphius, and Charlie.
What's up?
And yeah, let's just get straight into the playoffs for Santiago. The first game,
all right.
I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Red Force versus Gentlemates, no?
First round, NS Red Force Gentlemates. Charlie.
Okay, I don't know what was in the air when
fan.
I was going. I watched their European, like the EMEA finals with BBL in them, and I was not impressed. And then for some reason, I went, no, they're gonna make it to the finals against PRX.
Yeah,
So I don't know what happened there.
And then the other half was Gentlemates.
And then the other half was Gentlemates.
Watching Gentlemates has been very interesting. I watched them against AG a little bit, which happened later on. It really just seems like Martine versus the world.
Yeah,
We just can't win games like that.
No, you can't bank on that. So, oopsie. But also, bracket-wise, they had to go through, I think, what was it, Nongshim Red Force, which had no idea they were this good.
Yeah.
We could have probably guessed, considering how well they did in Pacific.
I did not look. Literally didn't look a single time. And then
at the same time, though, yeah, keep going.
G2, who is always good, but like also they were a little bit on a down. So I was like, they might bomb out after.
Yeah, you really had G2 bombing out. Your theoretical bracket was not great.
Well, hey, they could lose. Just saying.
They could
They're
lose.
not bombing out at this
but
point.
they didn't bomb out. I had them beating all gamers and then bombing out. So hey, they sure tried though.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
They really did try.
Just not hard enough, clearly.
NS Red Force looks really good though. I think that is also part of it. Just that Red Force looked very strong in that showing against Gentlemates and then later on against G2. But we're not there yet. Let's talk about all gamers. All gamers. China. Poor
China gotta win.
Yeah.
They gotta win later on. They gotta win later on. But this was not even a game. The most they got on us was 6.
Ooh. So a collective 10 rounds out of your 26.
G2 was ready.
We were ready for all gamers. All gamers was not ready for us. That's for sure.
Which is funny because they picked you.
They did. They did pick us. I really don't think it would have been much better against either of the other two teams, but they wanted the sauce and they got it.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I stand by the fact that when we looked at all the teams when they were going into that, and we were like, well, let's see, you got PRX, ex-world champs who have been looking really good.
NRG,
no. Well, that's who I was talking about. Who was the other one?
Gentlemates, who got picked first.
Who got picked first, and G2. So you had PRX, NRG, or G2, and 2 of those are historically good, and the other one bombs out. So
true. Classic.
I feel like G2 gets a little too much crap about bombing out.
It's true though.
They do from me, but it's also
every time. It doesn't happen every time.
No, but it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't even happen all that much.
Sure.
It happened in champs, which was a bummer.
It's about to happen in Santiago.
What happened in Toronto? It didn't happen in Toronto. We made a good run in Toronto.
It's the only tournament they've gone far in.
Bangkok, not true. Bangkok, we made it to the finals.
This guy's coping so hard.
What are we talking about? You guys have this unreasonable. You think we're like Team Liquid or something, and we're just like
you are like Team Liquid.
Yeah, you are the American.
You're not like we are not the American Team Liquid.
You own the region, and then you make it to the international event. And
it happened one time. We bombed out. Team Liquid doesn't even make it past like the Swiss stage most of the time.
You do make it past the Swiss stage.
We make it past the Swiss stage, and we don't bomb out instantly. This just doesn't happen. Like we just perform like an average team most of the time, except for the one time where we almost won, and we probably should have won.
All right, buddy.
I mean.
Well, all gamers in G2, that wasn't a match anyway. So hey,
there's nothing even to say about that. Furia Paper X. I'm shocked Furia got a game. They got it off immediately too.
Really?
It was impressive.
Honestly, I had a lot of hope for them. I thought they would have a really good, series.
I just, I kept saying during America's the Furia Linsanity run would end, and it never did, but it kind of has now. They're just not at the level of like a Paper X or an NRG or third team that's good. Those are the two good teams right now, I feel like.
That's
Red
fair.
Force, I guess. I don't think Furia could have beat Red Force.
No, I don't think so either. And
No.
that was another unfortunate thing about my bracket was I actually gave them credit and then they just
The
Yeah.
Furia Glaze.
Furia popped out.
the Furia Glaze. I chose against them every single time during Americans.
So since you chose for them, you caused them to lose.
Yeah, it's like envy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Furia is your envy.
Yeah, I don't know
Or
if there's
envy.
really much more to say about that game. I mean,
No,
Not really. I mean, Paper X handled them after the first loss. Paper X woke up. They said, "Oh, we're playing Valorant. Let's just like click on them," and then
yeah.
they won.
Honestly, though, it's been a little bit of a rough tournament for them.
It really actually kind of has. We'll get around to it. BBL NRG. BBL.
Terrifying.
I was not aware of who BBL was.
Nope.
I
I was
know.
so terrified
were.
after that second game.
Yeah. Ooh, 13-6 on a
Bro,
bit.
that split, I was clenching whole time.
Holy
like-
cow. BBL almost won.
Yeah,
It
They
tell me
did.
about it. I was terrified.
It went all the way to
17-15 on split.
jeez.
It was so
Yeah, wow.
back and forth.
Energy was tested very early on. That's crazy.
Yeah, which I think definitely helped us for our later match that we'll talk about in a bit.
For sure. Let's look at the lower bracket. Gentlemates versus All Gamers. I'm so proud of All Gamers. I'm so proud. After they got absolutely stomped, they come back and they put it to Gentlemates. And they beat them pretty good too. Like 13-4 on split, 13-8 on bind. Like they lost the first match, but I actually do think All Gamers is pretty good. Like I think they're pretty decent. I think their showing against G2 did not properly show the team for how decent they are.
Yeah, there is always one Chinese team that does decent, and there's never more than one. It's just one.
Yeah.
It's
Only one.
Normally been EDG. It was Wolves at Toronto.
Yeah, I really wouldn't even say they did well in the tournament. They won a single game. They didn't even have to play through the Swiss. They just like lost one, won one, and then lost another one. But they are the best performing Chinese team because they won a single game. So shout out to All
Well-
Gamers. They're pretty fun to watch too, actually.
Yeah, they're actually not bad to watch. It's fairly enjoyable.
Who was
Yeah.
it? Who's the player on their team? I can't remember. Was it
They
pretty
have
high
5.
ACS?
Shrimp.
What? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It starts with an A,
With
It
an
starts
A?
with a what?
an H.
H.
AU1.
Happy
Shrimp,
Way.
Bangir. Happy Way is not on All Gamers. Happy Way is on
Wait,
XLG.
what?
Happy Way is on XLG.
This
What?
guy.
What?
This guy has a VCT
Oh,
podcast and
Wrong
doesn't even
team.
know.
My bad. Wrong
Wow.
team.
I know. I
remember.
know all the Chinese teams are identical in our brain because they're all bad, but they are not the same.
In fact, different teams.
they are
that's okay.
in fact all different teams. Barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
it was.
Furia BBL. BBL. I'm gonna be honest. After they beat Furia, I was really scared of BBL. BBL is a very it's super cool. BBL. This team is they are all rookies. They're all from Turkey, of all places.
Gobble
And
gobble.
they are like the biggest trash talkers in the entire tournament.
It
Which
is
set up
crazy how much they were
so
trash talking.
well.
That tracks
They set
actually.
up so well. Dude, they were talking mad trash. They were trying to say they were better than all of NA after losing to one of the NA teams and then beating another one. So I don't know what the deal with that was.
It equaled out, you know.
It
Well,
equaled
it's
out.
'cause
BBL
they beat
kind
Furia,
of
you know? Number
they did.
one.
They did. The best team in NA.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep,
We're just gonna let that simmer for a little bit. just gonna let that
Never-
ride.
Sure are the number one seed.
They sure were. I
Yep.
don't think any of the number one seeds are the best from their region, except
No.
maybe Red Force.
Red Force
Maybe
is-
Red Force.
Red Force could
Yeah.
be.
There's a
Well,
chance.
I don't know. With BBL
BBL
was the best from EMEA.
That's
Can't
true.
think of anyone
EMEA
else.
just kind of sucks.
Correct.
Yeah, shout out to Larock. Larock is really good. He's kind of the he's the backbone to BBL in a lot of ways.
You mean Lovers Rock?
No, I mean Larock. They have Larock and
they have
Lovers.
Oh, wait,
Larock
what
and
the
Lovers
heck?
Rock. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the other
And
L
Loita.
name,
And then
Loita.
Rose and Crewman.
I was so confused.
Yeah, they have a lot of members.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the future of BBL. Because one, they were the 1 seed, which is pretty cool. 2 have already won their region, and 2, they are so young and so fun to watch. I do like when a team talks a little bit of trash.
Don't we all?
Obviously, I like G2, but BBL even put G2 to shame in some of
Yeah.
their previous games, and then G2 gave it to them a lot when we played them, but we're not there yet.
EG were the villains of Valorant that year. It's BBL this year.
Yeah, for
2023
sure.
it was EG. Now it's BBL.
Yeah, they are for sure the team everyone wants to see lose. It's crazy when like before a game, everyone's like, "Man, I hope G2 beats the piss out of BBL," and I'm like, "People like my team? This is crazy. There's no way."
No one likes them.
Yeah, no one really likes G2.
Yeah.
They were saying all of Santiago kind of felt like a home crowd, which I do agree with. I think anytime we're not playing one of Paper Rex,
I was gonna say
maybe just Paper Rex, it feels like
It's
we're
just
a
Paper
pretty
Rex right now.
intimate team, actually.
Well, they
Maybe
like
even more than
NRG quite a bit.
They do like
True,
NRG.
they
quite a
love
bit.
NRG. It's great. The crowd is so fun.
Yeah, man, the Santiago crowd. I wish we could be there. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, too bad I'm broke.
Amazing. Literally too bad I'm broke. And it's Red Force G2. They beat us. And
did.
I'm sad about it. And I'm
Out of
sad
left
because
field.
we beat them on Abyss. I felt like we could have won. Here's the thing. We on the final map of Split. It's a 3v1. Baby Bay versus 3 of them. Baby Bay taps one. He taps another one. He swings out. They swing at the same time, and he whiffs. He is 1 bullet off of winning against Red Force, which makes me so sad.
Oof.
But at the same time, we lost a bunch of rounds before that put us in the position for him to have to clutch. And then when it went to overtime, I knew we couldn't beat them because Red Force, on specifically Split, Red Force's attack was way too good. There was no way we were ever going to stop them. So,
Oh yeah, because you went 8-4 first half.
yeah. GG Red Force, they're a really solid team. I think they're going to give NRG some trouble.
Nuh-uh.
That's
team
gonna be
ain't-
a really fun game to watch in 2
True.
days.
That's
3
going to be
days.
a really
2 days?
good
2
game to
days?
watch. 2 days.
What day was it?
1 day, 20 hours. 2 days.
I'm
2
not
days.
too worried because, in the classic NRG fashion, what G2 loses to, we beat. Like Paper X, which we
Okay, but you
beat.
also lost to them though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was very close. And then when it got to it, we knew what we were doing. We were ready for them. We put in the practice to play against how they play, and we cooked.
What happens if G2
Okay,
does the
there's
same
no
thing?
way. There's no way you're gonna claim that it was close the first time around, and
It
then
was.
both of these games were insanely close. You did not
Yeah.
cook them.
We
You
cooked.
took it home. You took it home.
13-11 and 13-11 or something like that.
14-12 and 13-11. It was
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
darn close.
Yeah.
Like
But
you're
we
giving
won.
yourself a little too much. You did win. I think NRG is really good at analyzing a team after they've played them once.
Exactly. Except G2.
You
we
really
just
have-
can't analyze
except-
you guys.
Except G2. Well, sometimes dad comes home with the belt.
No.
That's just how it is.
No.
I'm
No,
also
no,
hearing a lot
please.
of discourse about apparently Paper X sucks in rematches. Like they're just really bad in rematches.
I think it's because they don't really adapt as much.
They have their style of play.
I
So
think they
after
changed their
you've had,
comp
like,
a little bit. Like they
Yeah.
threw a different
Yeah, it was
comp
really
for
it was
Pearl.
really funny. It was really funny watching NRG Paper X play because the whole tournament they're just like NRG is the team playing against the meta. We're trying to counter the meta. We're not going to play double duelist. And then they played Paper X and played double duelist, and Paper X played one duelist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what are we
no,
doing?
It's what we had to do for them,
Yeah, I guess so.
Bro, but
Yeah,
Scuba
but-
though cooked that entire series.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did see the clutch at the end of the 4K.
Scuba
That was pretty nice.
My absolute goat. It's sad it wasn't an ace to get back at Forsaken, but it's fine.
I
I mean,
mean,
what can you do?
did
What
you
can
really
you
get
do?
back at Forsaken though?
I mean,
What
we kind of did.
You
But
just-
hey,
I mean, you kind of did, but like when he was on, he would just win the round for them.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. I
Yeah,
think it
shout
was
out to
really
Eliza.
funny. Before the game, I don't know if anyone saw like the memes, but there was like a little like fake rumor where it's like Forsaken will not be playing against NRG due to a contract with the Santiago Zoo goat exhibit.
That's awesome.
That's what they kept
That's
saying. And it's so
really
funny.
funny.
It's
That's so good.
funny.
Oh, that's
We showed up
cracked.
and we won.
You did show
Really
up.
close.
And
So fun to watch.
it has felt like Paper X isn't showing up in the playoffs part of Santiago. They showed up in Swiss because they're Paper X and they're
Yeah.
quite good. But yeah, in the playoffs part, they've looked mortal in a lot of these games, which is unlike them.
I mean, it was. I know we're not there yet, but it was kind of close with all gamers.
Let's talk about all gamers, dude.
Yeah.
After the first map, I sent a text to you two that was just like, all gamers could do the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to lose really badly because they are a Chinese team playing Paper Rex. But they had that first map. They can hang their hat on one map on Paper X.
A lot of people can't do that.
A lot of people can't do that. Poor all gamers. They're just outclassed. The Chinese region is outclassed, unfortunately. I think we just need to exchange the Chinese region for like a Korean region because all the good APAC teams are Korean.
Yeah, or I mean, we just got to give them some time because they've only been in since 2023, so it's only been 3 years that they've been.
That's like half of the time that VCT has been around.
It is like half of the time, but I mean, everyone else has had 6 or more years to.
I don't really agree with that though. Because a lot of these orgs weren't around initially. Like esports moves around so fast that like I don't think 3 years is an unreasonable amount of time to be competitive. I just think the issue is Chinese teams don't get paid.
Oh, do they not?
No, they live in China.
Oh,
they live in China. They're communist.
Yeah, communism. Woohoo! Anyway,
that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I think what the CCP should do is they should just take all of the Chinese teams and just like make super teams and then get rid of the rest of them. Just make 3 really good super teams. I don't know. That's my take on it. All gamers got cooked, although they were fun to watch. I really enjoyed watching all gamers play. Actually, I think I watched all 3 of their games at least a little bit, which is pretty funny.
Be so real. I was playing
did
League
too.
of Legends. Like I had it on my other monitor and I was playing League the entire time for almost all of these games.
Gross.
What can I say? I'm in that ELO hell, you know.
Oh, you know what? I've watched Paper X play every game.
I didn't watch them play NRG.
I watched them play NRG both times. I didn't really see them play all gamers, I guess. I did a little bit. I tune in and out.
Yeah. I do my best to ignore NRG as much as possible.
That's fair.
That's crazy work.
Hey BBL, what happened? Oh no, BBL, what happened? Oh no, what happened? It was 13-5 on the first map, but we were up 11-1 at half. BBL got a little bit back, but that scoreline does not show just how one-sided that game felt. What? Holy cow.
Holy Baby Bay, did nothing in that game.
He didn't, dude, it's hilarious. He didn't have to. He didn't, it would cut to Baby Bay, and he would, tap someone or just not do anything. He only died 8 times.
Combat the score of 60, dude.
60 ACS. Absolutely diabolical. Crazy. It's so funny because it's not like Baby Bay wasn't playing well today. He picked it up quite a bit in the next match and he looked good. He just didn't have to do anything on defense.
Yeah, he just sat there, just chilling.
He just kind of hung out. He got shot in the back a couple times because BBL is big into their kind of, weird flanking dealios.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to do anything when you go 11-1 up on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no kidding. It kind of felt like at half we sort of just leaned back in our chairs, which is sort of fair. We're gonna win the game. It's 11-1. So we let BBL get pistol and a couple after that. BBL is better on attack than they are on defense. Oh wait, no, we got
pistol. They didn't get pistol. Yeah.
Wait, no, this is the second round.
They just beat you on the bonus.
Yeah, they got us on the what should have been their save. I think they forced up, which they had to. Yeah, they had to force up. There's really not a whole lot to say other than that. BBL kind of got cooked. It was really fun though.
The Breeze map was fun. That's where they were talking all their trash because they went up.
Yeah,
it was 5-3.
They couldn't talk their trash on the first one. We were talking our trash though, dude. Holy cow!
Yeah, you were.
I loved that. I haven't seen us get to really talk our trash for a while.
Leaf was getting into it.
Leaf was kind of popping off. He ended up negative somehow. I mean, overall, he ended up negative. Or no, he was really negative on Breeze. On Haven, though, he was talking a lot on Breeze, 13. Though. Oh well, yes, he should.
Trent had a 47% headshot rate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Trent
has
my word. Dude, Trent has been in form this tournament. He has been in form. Really good.
He is, really I think, your best player currently.
I would say so, yeah. I would say he's at least the most consistent.
He's the most consistent. He has saved you.
He didn't have to do anything on Haven. Just like Baby Bay, he didn't have to do anything. On Haven, Jogamo finally turned it on. Same with Leaf. Both of them just absolutely smoked them. Smoked BBL.
Jersey.
Yeah, it was fun being like the favorite finally. Favorite in not like a winning sense, but in like we want this team to win really bad because no one likes BBL.
Oh my word, you guys won off first kills terribly.
Yeah.
13-5
Yeah.
on Haven.
BBL didn't have a chance. This was as bad of a stomp as AG was.
Yeah.
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 Holy.
Welcome to G2. We either stomp or play really, really close.
Yes,
And
we
next
do.
you get to play Paper X.
Paper X.
Play Paper X. Paper X.
Who
We'll
does
talk about
the
that first.
same thing.
Talk about that first because it's lower bracket.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I was talking about it earlier. The discourse is Paper X can't win when they play a team twice. So we're just gonna have to beat them this time. It's that easy. I do think G2, we have not played the same style that we played in kickoff. We did kind of through Swiss, and we have since sort of reverted back to like a weird hybrid between like playing super fast and not playing fast at all, playing super defensive. Like we're right kind of smack dab in the middle. We are in the trapezoid of excellence, to use a March Madness reference. We are in the trapezoid of excellence. We're just right in the middle. Depending on the team, we're gonna like swish left or right. A lot of the games we've had to play though, we've sort of just like older brothered them. Just
No,
sort
that's
of,
true.
You are young and inexperienced, and the look we're gonna give you is we're gonna just capitalize on all your mistakes, which will be harder to do against Paper X, undoubtedly.
But also, that's kind of been all the 1 seeds, and you did end up going up against what, 2 of them?
3 of them. We went against
3 of them.
the
So
1
you played 3 of the super young teams.
Yeah,
and you
one of
did
them beat
end up
us,
losing to 1 though. Yeah.
in a dogfight though.
Yes, but also the little brother does get 1 every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh well, of course. He's
And then
gonna
you
give
just
you
have
a look.
to next time absolutely obliterate them.
Exactly.
But this is
Exactly.
unfortunately not that situation. This is more like you and your friend decide to play Pig, and it turns into the most intense game of Pig you've ever played in your life.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be a close game and a fun game. And
It's going to be so fun. I'm
I
really
want it to be
excited.
Friday.
I always like watching Paper X play anyway, just because, I mean, Paper
so
X and
fun.
G2 is a great series every time they play.
Oh, always.
It's going to be a banger. Red Force NRG. I'm equally excited about Red Force NRG,
Yeah.
actually. This
I
is
need to
going to
see what
be
Red
so
Force can
fun.
do.
Yeah, this is Red Force's like true test finally. Like this is it.
Oh, well, I mean, they did play you.
Yeah, but like even still, I think NRG is the favorite to win the tournament right now.
They are.
This
I
is
mean,
Red Force's
world
true
champ.
test. Yeah, world champ. If NRG has any chance of winning, though, they're gonna have to beat Red Force.
This is the first time that a world champ would win a Masters, so they kind of have to.
Yeah,
Bro, it would
exactly.
feel so good. The only thing is, if we beat Red Force, I either have to go against Paper X or G2.
Or Red Force again. It could be Red Force.
It could be Red Force again. Yeah, you're right. Which honestly, I'll take that because then the more we play someone, the better we get. Unless you're G2.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest. I bet it's gonna be Paper X.
I feel like it would be.
I think if Red Force loses, they have to play Paper X, and I think Tyler said they didn't have to play them during the normal bracket.
Correct.
They didn't.
So it would basically be a Paper X versus this team for the first time again, other than in scrims.
Would be really
And I
funny.
think Paper X wins.
Would be really
And
funny
then
to
you
see
just have to-
NRG, though.
Yeah.
It would be.
Paper
It would
X.
be. But NRG Paper X, I feel like so far has been the best game to watch, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
really need that to be the final game.
Yeah.
I want to know
I'm
what
gonna be
happens when we go
honest.
against them 3 times in one.
And a
stage.
best of 5, just
Oh,
absolute.
it's a best of 5. That's where we thrive the most.
So
That's where they do too, though. That's the problem.
most teams just do better in best of 5.
Tyler, I really hope you lose. No offense, but I want to see a best of 5 against Paper X.
You are actively rooting against G2 all the time anyway.
Yeah, but like, I have more
But like,
incentive.
here's the thing: you do really well in best of 5, and not everyone does well because some teams run out of steam. And
Good
then,
maps.
Yeah, well, good maps, steam. You're playing for 4 hours already. You're in match 5. You might have had an overtime in there sometime as well. Kind of like MIBR was just done by the end.
Yeah.
Which that in that case, it still favors NRG because Paper X has to play on the 13th, and then if they win, they have to play the next day, and then
It
they have to
does.
play again on the next day. While NRG, we only have to play on the 13th, and we have a whole day off, so we have a whole day
does,
to just
but-
practice against the winner.
I don't know if a best of 5 still favors you though if it is a slug match because it's Paper X. This is like what they do. This is their whole their base play style is just 5th map crazy strats coming out because you have nothing else that's working. You're just pulling anything that you can. That's how they play normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about Paper X in a best of 5 is they're going to be like throwing the same level of speed against you all game.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that the potential of having to play 13 matches in 3 days is enough to just burn them out.
Yeah, like Fnatic was tired. I think in the World Championship, they were done.
Yeah.
They had just made an 11-2 comeback. They were cooked.
Mm-hmm.
You could kind of tell. And Ethan was absolutely popping off.
Yeah.
Not saying that can't happen. I am saying, though, that it's going to turn into Ethan pulling out random strats and maybe Mata or just your young players finding stuff. And then Paper Rex and probably Forsaken just trying to find literally anything that they possibly can on your.
There's going to be a
lot of picks early and maybe just 5-man rushes on sites.
What I see right now is if NRG loses to Red Force, I don't think they're going to win the tournament. If they beat Red Force, I think it's a much higher likelihood chance.
I think NRG, I don't know. It just all depends on NRG Red Force. Because if Red Force wins, they could probably win the whole tournament. If NRG wins, I think Red Force loses out. And then I see NRG winning again. But also, it's so iffy because every game, Paper Rex and NRG play, it's like 1-score game. So
yeah,
I don't know.
The way I see it is if NRG wants to win, they better hope for Red Force in the finals. If they want to win 50%, they should hope for Paper X. And if they want to lose, they should hope for G2.
Yeah, that's true. If G2 makes it through, NRG is probably losing, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like if G2 makes it to the finals, we're almost guaranteed to win.
That's what you think.
No,
you're probably right. But
you're right. I do think that. Correct. Correct. That is my stance. I've said it before. When I looked at the playoff like seeding, I was like, this is our tournament. This is how it's going to go down if we're going to win. Mostly because we weren't going to have to play Paper X, but apparently we have to play them anyways. So we'll see how this goes. I think G2 has a good shot still. I don't think
all 4 teams have good shots of winning.
I could see all 4 of them taking it home. Red Force is the only one who I'm like, is Red Force going to be able to play good, high caliber games against all of these good teams?
And we'll find out next week on 3-Stack No Synergy.
we might try to record an emergency episode when we know who the finals are.
Yeah, we might have to because we'll know on Friday.
Yeah, we will know.
Be like
we will know what the finals is going to be.
No. I don't know. I don't know how the match is. I think it ends on Sunday.
We'll know by end of day Saturday.
Yeah, I think it's just 1, 2, 3, and then done. So
2 days 19, 3 days 19, 1 day 19. Yeah, no, it's just gonna go. It's bang, 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 3 days in a row.
So yeah, we might do an emergency episode Saturday when we find out.
We'll be in like a VC watching the game. The second it's done, I press record.
Yeah, something probably. Like that's probably what's gonna happen.
I might be at work. We'll see.
Well, we might do it later and just.
It might have to be very late Saturday night.
We will see what happens. Either way, we can try to get one out before the final, but I don't know.
But no promises.
No promises.
Might just be talking about it after because we already made our predictions. So
yeah,
true. No promises. No promises. Yeah. Who does everyone think is gonna win?
NRG.
G2.
I have Paper Rex in my bracket, but I'm gonna say NRG for now.
I have Paper X NRG in the grand final. My bracket is actually so freaking good. The only thing that is different is Red Force beating Gentlemates. That is the only difference I have in my entire bracket.
No, that's fair though. That's so fair.
So just saying.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But anyways,
yeah.
Thank you for joining in. Do the normal stuff. Subscribe, share it, play it while you're sleeping. You know what to do. We will talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.